Hey everyone, it's your girl Sam here, and welcome to Wealth Talks, a podcast for single moms by a single mom. And I am super excited to be here today. Today is going to be kind of short. All my episodes are really short, but today is going to be really, really short because I'm slowly getting back into the things. For those who do not know, I recently lost one of my dearest cousins. Um, and it's really taken a toll on me, but I am pushing through. I am working with a therapist to help get me back to where I was, like, with posting content, being active in different groups. And it's a process. And I'm learning that within this process is a journey that I'm going on in life. So I wanted to still be present. And this episode is going to be, like I said, it's going to be a little bit short because just something that came to my mind that I would like to present to my audience to see what you guys think about this. So, as you all know, I am a life insurance agent. You can kind of call me a broker because I'm now licensed to sell for various different carriers. And I would like to have people start to look at life insurance in a different way. Most of us look at life insurance as just something to bury as a burial expense. Okay, when we die, this is the money that we set aside to bury us. But what I started doing when I speak to clients is I ask them a question before we even get into the nitty gritty of life insurance, because life insurance is big. Most people think it's something that's really quick. I can just, oh, I want life insurance and boom, I have life insurance. It's a longer process than that. The company has to vet you because it is a contract where they are giving you money if anything happens to you. So they have to make sure that you are healthy. They have to make sure that you're well, that everything is going to be in order. So that's important. And that process normally takes anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. I just added another policy to my portfolio, and it actually took me 4 months to get this stuff set up. So before we even get into like the technicalities of life insurance, I started recently speaking with my clients about the why behind life insurance. And I feel that that is super important, and sometimes that is often not discussed. People say, oh, I want to get life insurance, but no one really asks, well, what's the deeper reason behind you wanting to get life insurance? So what I started recently when I work with clients is asking them, is this just for a burial expense, like just to pay for your burial, or are you looking to leave a legacy for your family? Because I feel oftentimes life insurance gets downplayed, and the fact that it's just, oh, for burial costs, and we forget the hidden power behind life insurance, not hidden, the underlying power behind life insurance is that has the ability to change the dynamics of a family's financial structure. And I say that with such conviction because I've seen what life insurance what the lack of life insurance would do for a family. I've seen how it disrupts a family, how a family is left with not only the person that they love with losing them, but also losing their sole income that's coming in. So when speaking to clients, I ask them, is this for burial or for a legacy? And that opens up the conversations for us to start discussing the power behind life insurance. Because any agent can sell you a policy. That's not hard. You can go on policygenius.com, you can put in some numbers, you can get a policy, you get a policy done like this. But when you stop and think about what do you really want to do with this policy, it changes the whole dynamic of it. I feel it changes the dynamic because now instead of life insurance being seen as a bill, it's seen as something that's purpose driven, and it's for a reason because you're doing it to help your family to come. So this is your girl Sam here. My challenge to you, because I always have a challenge for you, because that's what life is about, challenges, is for you to, first of all, if you have life insurance, pull up your policy. Note whether it's a term policy or a whole policy, or they call it permanent policy. Look at the amount that you have and ask yourself, if you have small children, will this be enough to last them 10 to 20 years in the event that I was no longer here? And then ask yourself, can I add more to this policy and not have a financial strain? By adding more, would this boost my family up? Because remember, on average, Black Americans lose $300 billion a year from a lack of inheritance. And this is why the wealth gap keeps widening it, because we're not keeping up with everyone, with the other, without counterparts. So look at your policy now, see how much you have, see if anything was to happen to you, will your family be able to survive for the next 10 to 20 years without you? And then make a decision. Sit down and look at your budget, look and see if you need to add. You may not need to add more. Your kids may be 15 and you're like, oh, my kids will be 20 years old, soon. This will be enough money to last them for 4 or 5 years, or whatever the case may be. And if you do not have life insurance, now is the time for you to start thinking about that. Thinking about if something was to happen to you within the next minute and you were no longer to be here, how will your family survive? Okay, so it's your girl Sam here. Wealth Talks here again. My book is out on Amazon, The 4-Step Guide to Building Your Financial Foundation. You can grab that book from the link in the bio, or if you would like a signed copy, I'll post that link as well. You get a signature authorized copy from your girl Sam mailed out, and with that, you get my retirement planning guide to help you with retirement. So until then, I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.